Everybody, what's going on? We've got a tornado warning that I want to discuss with you guys real quick here for far eastern Arkansas. This is really getting close to the Mississippi River. There's a circulation, pretty strong circulation here just northwest of West Helena, right here. This is about to cross the Mississippi River. I do, obviously this is, I only cover Arkansas, and this is going to be moving out of Arkansas soon. But I still wanted to hop on and, discuss it with you. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. And then I want to discuss the other storms that we have going and what you can expect tonight. And then again tomorrow, I figure we would just do an update. Hopefully this is our only tornado warning of the evening, but I'm trying to get my chat pulled up. If you guys can give me just a moment. Certainly if you're if you live in West Helena, if you live in Helena, West Helena, anywhere near the city limits of Helena, West Helena, if you live near Tunica, Mississippi, Lula, there on the Mississippi River, be in your tornado safe place. This is for far northern Lee County, far northern Phillips County and southeastern Lee County. I have a feeling I'm going to be coughing quite a bit here. Got the chat pulled up. For those of you who are just now joining, we have a tornado warning in eastern Arkansas. That's what I'm live for. We have some severe thunderstorm warnings as well. I'll go over that in just a moment with you. I'm just trying to get a couple things pulled up before I get started here. There we go. Sorry, I was a little behind on some of my stuff. So the tornado warning, for those of you who may just now be joining, it's due to this circulation here that's just north of Helena, West Helena. This is a little bit of an old radar scan. I'm sure that this will update here soon. That scan is from 8:02. Or excuse me. Looks like that scan is at 7:58, so we'll see how long it takes for that to update. This is the only tornado warning, though, in the state of Arkansas. We do have some severe thunderstorm warnings in southern Polk and northern Sevier County and parts of Howard County as well. I'll discuss that in just a moment. Looking at things from statewide view, really, the forecast is verifying very well for tonight. I posted on Facebook earlier today that we would have some scattered thunderstorm development, mainly south of Interstate 40, and that's exactly what's happening right now. We've got scattered development across a line stretching from border to border, so from Oklahoma-Arkansas border all the way to the Mississippi border. The severe weather risk this evening is not incredibly high, but a few of these storms could be strong to severe. That's exactly what's happening, and we even have a tornado warning. That's why I'm live. We have a tornado warning here for parts of Lee and Phillips County in far eastern Arkansas, near Helena, West Helena. Let's switch over to the Memphis radar real quick. And it's a strong circulation. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a tornado ongoing here, to be honest with you. Pretty potent circulation here, just east of LaGrange and Lexa, just north of Helena, West Helena. I'm going to check my social media, make sure I don't have any reports of anybody sending me anything. Got lots of reports of storms there. A lot of damage reports from this morning. But if you live anywhere near West Helena or Helena, West Helena, certainly would like for you to be in your tornado safe spots. Obviously, I don't cover Mississippi. This is on the Mississippi River, but if you're following near Tunica, North Tunica, if you live near Lula, Mississippi, west of Crenshaw or Sledge, I don't know what county that is in Mississippi, right across the border from Phillips and Lee County, Arkansas, but certainly there near North Tunica, there's a highway that stretches from North Tunica down to Lula. I've been on that highway before, but I don't remember what the name of the highway is. Certainly would want you to be sheltered due to there possibly being a tornado here. This is moving east-southeast too. The polygon you can see kind of curves to the east-southeast. Absolutely, Nancy. Happy to help. Yeah, I've got a lot of people that follow from the Helena area, Helena, West Helena, so I certainly want everyone to be informed. Guys, if you're watching this and you don't live in this area, I do want to reiterate, this is the only tornado warning that we have in Arkansas. Somebody just commented and said the sirens are going off in West Helena, so that's good. Unless you live south of Interstate 40, south of Little Rock, you have nothing to worry about right now. This is all south of I-40 and moving east-southeast away from central, western, northern Arkansas. The concern today is south of I-40, really, and this could persist into the night hours as well. We could have, unfortunately, quite a few thunderstorms late tonight and into Sunday morning, and then we'll have additional stuff tomorrow evening, and I'll discuss that with you in a moment. If we can get this tornado warning out of Arkansas, I can kind of go over the rest of the night with you guys and what you can expect as we go into Sunday. But I certainly want to make sure everybody in this area is aware of what's going on and properly informed. So I've got people telling me the siren's going off in Lexa. That's the circulation's moving away from Lexa. My folks in Lexa live here. The circulation is here, moving off to the east-southeast. So if you live in LaGrange, Rondo, Marvell, Aubrey, Lexa, the circulation is moving away from you. If you live in Helena or West Helena, certainly want everyone to be properly sheltered in your tornado safe spot, at least for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Let this storm move away from you before you decide to venture out. It's likely on the Mississippi River or crossing the Mississippi River now. If I had a guess, I forgot to bring my water in here. What a rookie move. This is our second tornado warning. Excuse me. This is our second tornado warning of the day. I was live early this morning for a tornado warning in far western Arkansas. Now we are live in extreme eastern Arkansas for a tornado warning. So we've kind of we've stretched out the coverage today for sure. Really stressing that Arkansas border-to-border coverage. This supercell is crossing the Mississippi River now, so it will soon be a Mississippi problem and not an Arkansas problem. But for the time being, it is likely crossing just across the Mississippi River near the Helena, West Helena region, and will soon be likely passing between Lula and North Tunica, Mississippi. This is in eastern Arkansas, Jay, near Helena, West Helena. So south of Memphis, east of Little Rock. This is a tornado warning as of 8:08 p.m. I'm going to check my social media one more time and see if we have any. I highly doubt there's a lot of storm chasers on this, but you never know. Looks like a lot of the chasers are out west in New Mexico and stuff for good reason. Wow. Really strong circulation, though, here near Helena, West Helena, folks. That is legit. Let's see if there's anything of note there. I would love to see what this looks like in person, man. I've seen a tornado before, storm chasing near the city of Lexa, which is in eastern Arkansas, back in 2023. So I'm very familiar with this area. It's easy to see out there because it's Delta country. But our circulation's here. This is where the tornado would be. It's passing really close to Helena, West Helena, of course. We can look at the map real quick, and I can call off a couple of things. This is almost out of our life and into Mississippi. So it will be Mississippi's problem here very shortly, but for the time being, it's passing fairly close to Helena, West Helena. And I don't have, obviously, this stuff memorized. So Highway 49 goes through Helena, West Helena, and crosses the Mississippi River. This is likely passing over near the Dixon, Cedar Grove Cemetery, Sterling Road, north out of Helena, West Helena. If you live anywhere in Helena, West Helena, it's certainly hopefully everybody's safe from this. If you live near Buck Island, if you live anywhere, of course, near the Mississippi River, near Helena, West Helena, especially northeast of the city, please be sheltered from this storm. And if for some reason you're from Mississippi and you're following me and you live in Maud or Dundee or Highway 61 area, Dubs, Mississippi, off of Highway 49, just across the river, would certainly recommend being in a safe spot from this storm. Sonny, I don't know if there's a tornado on the ground with this, but the circulation itself is fairly strong. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a tornado, but I don't know. I don't have any storm chasers to report, and I don't have any reports on social media at this time. I have people that follow me from this area, but obviously, hopefully they're sheltered and not out taking photos. Somebody just said, look at the cam. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Let me hop on here and see if I have any sort of cameras to look at. I don't know. Ooh, I might have one. Oh, it looks like this one's not available. Man, that's a great view if it is. Dang. I've got 3 cameras here that are fantastic traffic cameras that might give us a view, but I just don't. They're not pulling up, unfortunately. This has likely crossed the Mississippi or over the Mississippi River now, I would be willing to bet. This scan is fairly old. I mean, it's 8:12 now. This is like a 3 or 4 minute old scan. Go ahead and do an update here. Yeah, this is still a fairly old scan. I really wish I had access to these cameras, though. I'm going to be honest with you guys, because that would probably be a really good view. I'm going to give it one more try before I just pull off this. It doesn't look like it's going to let me. Oh well. I tried. Yeah, all 3 of those cameras say they're unavailable, so. So this is, honestly, it really didn't move as far east as I thought it would. So this is the latest scan, and the circulation is still here just north of Helena, West Helena. So circulation's here, folks. This is what we're looking at here. This is where a tornado would be. That's what we're watching here in the time, or in the near future. So for those of you who may be just now joining, I'm going to do just a really, really brief synopsis of kind of what we have going on here. We have a tornado warning storm that is crossing the Mississippi River now and moving out of Arkansas. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for sections of, it looks like Southern Polk, which will soon be likely canceled. Parts of Sevier County and parts of northern Howard County, but I would venture to say that that will likely be canceled soon, given that the storms are moving out of the polygons and moving to the east-southeast. The bulk of thunderstorm activity right now, which almost all of it is south of Interstate 40 here, south of Little Rock, moving to the east-southeast. So if you don't live south, southwest, southeast of Little Rock, you really don't have anything to worry about at this current time. I am live due to the tornado warning here, which was impacting Lee and Phillips County. But the circulation itself has now what appears to have crossed the Mississippi River into the state of Mississippi. So unfortunate for Mississippi, but not bad for Arkansas. We want to get rid of this thing as soon as possible. I would be really surprised if this storm wasn't producing a wall cloud. Wall cloud rotating it just to some extent. That's a pretty impressive signature we've had there for a moment. If I find any reports, somebody just sent me a photo. Caleb Reeves. What is this from? if this is from that storm, then that definitely confirmed it had a pretty distinct lowering, rotating lowering on it. This is an old scan, though, guys. I promise. This is definitely has at least crossed the Mississippi River now. It's kind of in a little of a radar hole, but looking at the Little Rock radar, you can see a little bit more updated. It looks like the bulk of the thunderstorm of concern. So Helena, West Helena, Lexa, all that is here to the west. The storm itself is here. The worst of the storm is going to be located in here, and this is moving off to the east. So it's moving away from Arkansas. I tried pulling up the RDOT cameras, but I wasn't able to get them pulled up, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know how. I kind of feel like a little bit of a goober right now, but I really don't know how to. It's not letting me pull these up. I must be doing something wrong. Caleb, where did you get that photo that you sent me of that storm? I see the photo that you sent me. That's a really cool photo of this storm, but I don't... Where did you get that? Because the RDOT cameras and MDOT cameras, or however they pronounce it, are not pulling anything up for me. I wonder if they're just getting used too much right now from external sources. Michaela, what college are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm not from that part of the state. I do want to... okay, thank you, Caleb. I appreciate it. That's pretty cool. So now that this storm has moved out of Arkansas, I can go ahead and kind of give you guys a little bit of an update on what we have going on here. Folks, we have no severe thunderstorm warnings in Arkansas now. They've trimmed off the polygon. They've trimmed off the polygon to where the tornado warning is only exclusive to Mississippi now, no longer in Arkansas. That's what I went live for. Was the tornado warning there in eastern Arkansas. So that has been trimmed out and canceled. It is 8:18 p.m., June 7th, of course. It's Saturday evening if you're watching this at a later time frame. And we have thunderstorms south of Little Rock, and this is all moving to the east-southeast. So kind of like this, moving that way. Not straight south, not straight east. Kind of has a little bit of a tilt to it. Thank you, Meg. I appreciate it. That makes sense. I'm going to look at that real quick, guys, before I do the rest of my update. Anyways, this activity is going to continue through the evening hours tonight. So in South Arkansas, south of Interstate 40, a large part of the state will have not a whole lot to deal with. Jinx, if you want to send me a photo, you can send it to me on Facebook. Just go to my page and send it to me there. Or you can tag me on Twitter. There is a chance that we could have additional tornado warnings tonight, especially south of Interstate 40. We could have a large hail, maybe some damaging winds at times. But I think the bulk of the concern, as I stated on Facebook earlier in my update post, was that it's going to be a South Arkansas problem tonight. Sorry, South Arkansas, but if you live in regions that are not South Arkansas, so south of Little Rock, especially south of like Pine Bluff, down towards Camden, El Dorado, Crossett, Texarkana, Monticello, that part of our state is most susceptible to thunderstorm activity tonight. And that could linger into the early morning hours of Sunday. Now, I do unfortunately think that we'll have more storms tomorrow night, so Sunday night into Monday morning. And I can go over that with you guys real quick and show you what that will look like. I just want to reiterate, we have no tornado warning, so I'm not just goofing off and not showing you guys the radar. But this is what it could look like over the next day or two. So hopefully this is updated data. It's not. Dang it. I can show you the older stuff anyways. So this is a little bit older data, but not super old. It's from this afternoon. We have thunderstorms likely late tonight into Sunday morning. This is Sunday at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. This could linger into the 7 a.m. hours across South Arkansas. I mean, folks, you can see it here, southern parts of the state. Most of the state, I think, will be dry tonight. We'll get a break from loud thunderstorms in the middle of the night. I might get a little bit of sleep. I don't know. Up in the air right now. I don't really know if I'm going to get much sleep anymore, it seems like. But this will eventually clear. I think Sunday, this is 2 o'clock on Sunday. Unless this model is just really whiffing, which is possible. I think it's possible that tomorrow afternoon, we've got the Hog game tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what time it is. I'll have to look. People might be wanting to go to the lake. If you've got pool plans, whatever it might be, I think we'll have a chance to enjoy our Sunday. Okay, I don't want anyone to think that tomorrow is a washout. But as we go into Sunday night, you can see the activity forming off to the west, northwest, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, parts of Texas. And these storms could be a problem. I know that I don't cover Oklahoma, Texas, or Kansas or whatever, but the storms in Oklahoma, Texas could be really strong. Wind gust 80, 90 miles an hour tomorrow night. So if you have travel plans west tomorrow into any of those areas, I would rethink them, or maybe travel around it, or delay or initiate your plans earlier. But those storms that are causing a lot of problems out west are going to move our way, and this is what it'll look like. Here is 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So right for everybody to put the kiddos to bed, put the pets to bed, to go to bed and get ready for Monday morning. We've got thunderstorms moving in. Some of them could be strong or intense. And that includes the risk for damaging winds. I think the risk is highest tomorrow in southwest Arkansas and western Arkansas. So from Fort Smith south to Texarkana. We'll just use that kind of part of our state. And this will move. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow. You can go to 11, midnight, 1 a.m. We're still dealing with nasty storms in southwest southern Arkansas, mainly south of Little Rock. And this could continue into the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Folks, these storms in South Arkansas, it's not a guarantee that they'll just go away and not be strong. So we could have severe thunderstorms well into the late night hours of Sunday and into Monday morning. And eventually this will move out and we'll clear out on Monday morning. And we'll get that much needed break when we're all exhausted and at work and eating some coffee. So, and I honestly haven't even looked at Monday. It looks like we're clear through Monday midday. I'll have to look at some other data sets. I don't like to rely on just one model set, but it wouldn't surprise me if we have more storms on Monday the way things have been trending. But for now, definitely have some issues late tonight in South Arkansas and then more widespread stuff on Sunday night. The newest data is coming in now and it looks pretty similar. So I would imagine it will stay the course for Sunday night. So this is weatherbell.com. Of course, a subscription-based site. Gabrielle, no, there's no tornado warning in Sevier County. For those of you who may be just now joining and caught me in the middle of my update, I went live tonight for the tornado warning in Phillips and Lee County. That's moved into Mississippi. We have thunderstorms ongoing now, south of Little Rock, east of Little Rock, but we have no tornado warnings, no severe thunderstorm warnings at all. So that's good. Hopefully we can maintain that trend. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, guys. I know that I'm tired. I know a lot of you guys are tired too. But we'll get through this like always. We always do. We always will. So I'm home tonight, of course. Anytime we have severe weather, I'm going to be here close to the weather office in case I have to go live. But the plan is I'll stay close to the office. If we have tornado warnings tonight, I'll hop back on and we can discuss it together. And I don't generally go live for severe thunderstorms. Folks, if I went live for every severe thunderstorm, I would have no life. I would be on here all the time. So unless it's like a super destructive golf, not golf ball, but like tennis ball size hail or something like, I generally don't go live unless we have tornado warnings. So if we have more tornado warnings tonight, I'll be live. And of course, I'll be using Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff for continued updates. So if you have those platforms, you can get continued updates from me. Rebecca, there's no tornadoes headed for Van Buren right now. We'll have to watch Sunday night. But no, nothing in Van Buren right now. Jeffrey sent me a photo. Thank you, Jinx. I'll have to look at that. I just got a photo of the Phillips County storm. And Jinx sent me the photos. Thank you for sending that. That does look like a rough storm. I'll show you guys the image that she just sent me. So this is the storm that we went live for. The Phillips County storm. This was the tornado warning storm too. If I can find my messages. Am I that tired? Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh. By the way, go Hogs. Good win tonight by the Razorbacks. Got my Hog shirt on, ready to go. Okay, so this is the photo that Brittany Murphy sent me just a few moments ago. This is the Phillips County storm. This was what I was live for. This was the tornado warning storm as it moved through Phillips County and off to the east. You can see there's a lowering here, kind of a shelf cloud look, but I'm wondering if this is the wall cloud or lowering associated with the circulation we were live for just a few moments ago. And it looks like somebody else sent me photos upside down. You can kind of see there if you look closely, there's a little bit of a contorted lowering to that as well. This is from the River Park at Helena from Jeffrey Livingston. Thank you, Jeffrey, for that photo. And then Kathy Livingston also sent me some photos here of that storm. So that's a really cool photo too. So, but anyways, guys, no tornado warnings right now, no severe thunderstorm warnings. All is well in the world of weather. Sort of. We have thunderstorms ongoing. I'm not trying to discredit the storms we have, but no warnings for now. So I'm going to hop off, go try to enjoy my Saturday evening, and I'll be back if we have any tornado warnings. So go Hogs. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. I'll do my